A Tale of Two Shop Vacs. I have touched upon this subject many times before. Had a video many years ago called Harbor Freight by any other name, it's still the same. And I showed a number of different examples of products that you can find at Harbor Freight and find elsewhere for more or for less that pretty much look identical. And the only real difference between them is the name haphazardly slapped on. So here we have two shop vacs. On the left, we have a Ferrex brand shop vac. I bought this at Aldi. And on the right is a Bauer brand Harbor Freight 9-gallon, 6-gallon, 9-gallon. There are some stunning similarities between these in the way they're designed. They don't look identical, but there are a few key points that I wanted to point out. First and foremost, you get your standard tools and your extension wands and all that kind of great stuff there. But one thing in particular that stands out is the power switch. So if I tip this so you can see, take a look at that power switch. And over here, the Bauer, not to be confused with Michael Bauer, sounds a little different, yes, but about the same size and shape. This one is a red container with a black top, and this one is a black container with a black top and a red trim ring. Similar design in how the clamps go on the bucket part, as you see right there, just like that. But there is something else that really stands out. And this is actually what I wanted to test. I had a video on this guy and a follow-up video, or maybe a predecessor to it, can't remember, one of those. There's going to be links in the prescription. And I had commented about how small the lumen of the hose actually is. Here's the extension piece. I think the hose is buried inside there, but you get the general idea. Now over here I have the hose that belongs to the Bauer vacuum. And obviously that plugs right in, clicks into place. You can see the size of this. And let me get the business end of it over here, come back around, and you'll notice that if I pull a tool, this is definitely a lot bigger. So now, here's the interesting part. Unplug that. Same hose. You just upgraded your vacuum. That, don't need that anymore. That, can't use that, can't use that, can't use that, can't use that. And another thing, unfortunately, you can't do is take these guys, because it doesn't really, it actually, that one almost does, which is kind of interesting. Let's try another just to see. Oh, look at that. It does fit. Isn't that something? The tools actually fit. I'm pretty sure the extension pieces will also, we'll grab one and give that a shot. Different manufacturers, they cheat you on the hose, the lumen of it, but the larger hose will fit this. So yeah, even though the accessories won't work and you'll have to buy all of those, the fact of the matter remains that you got screwed on a smaller vacuum. Now, yes and no, and there's going to be some differences. The suction power of this compared to the suction power of that. What's the difference? You can Google web that. I didn't look up the specs. Does this have a more powerful motor? Well, we could base it just off the amperage if it is listed. It's there. 9 amps. This one. Is that 8, really? Ah, so it is. So 1 amp more for 3 more gallons. I'm not really sure what else, but you can basically tell that these are almost from the same mold. They're very, very similar in a lot of ways. And with the power switch, like I said before, and that the handle is a little bit different style, but everything, there's a lot of similarities. So I bet there is indeed collusion between these two Chinese companies. Obviously Ferrex, what the hell is that? Bauer who? You might have known somebody with the last name Bauer, maybe spelled B-O-W-E-R. Different things. So it's just interesting in that there's so many similarities, yet there are differences at the same time. But the thing that really hits me is the hose. And just for fun, let me see if it's inside. It is. So I'm going to try to get this out without everything falling. And now you can strangle the bigger vacuum with the smaller hose. And take a look. That's definitely a difference. So you get screwed either way. It's just interesting. I just noticed that because I had taken to using this guy for a couple of different projects around my house, and I knew that Sharky626, link in the description, go subscribe, those type things, had this one, and I looked at his video on it, and I said, a lot of things are very similar. We have to go and compare these. And sure enough, the hose is the biggest one for me. But I just wanted to present that to you, just something to look for when you are looking at Shop Vacs and how you can have your new vacuum strangled by thinner hoses. Another friend of mine, XJoe81X, had a old Shop Vac that he bought 5, 6, 7 years ago, whatever it was, about 7 years ago maybe, because he needed one. And it was on a ladder, and it didn't like being up there. It was scared of heights, and it fell. So that one broke, and there was actually a lifetime warranty on that. They replaced it with another, but the new vacuum he got, while similar in capacity, had a smaller diameter hose. There's something going on, people. There's something going on. But anyway, my friends over here would like to wish you a good day. I thank you very kindly for watching. And I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.